if today was your last day, and tomorrow was too late, just say goodbye to yesterday.
Okay, so I got some great news. I got 1,000 channel views, which is an achievement on my part. So, yes. And I'm also battling for my 8th gym, the Psychic Gym. And you may be wondering, wait, aren't you the Psychic Gym leader? And you would be correct, I am. But since I can't battle myself, I have to battle someone else of a higher rank with a Psychic Gym team. And that happened to be Bayonet300. And, yeah, he has a Trick Room team, which is a bummer. Because I'm gonna nail him with an eruption again here. And, that's okay damage, but that's not going to do it. And I don't see any good switch-ins here, because most of my guys are weak to Earthquake. So, he dies a very sad death because of this stupid doll thingy, clay doll. And, yeah, it's not really good since most of my guys are pretty fast. But I figure clay doll's attack's pretty weak, so I should be able to survive an earthquake. So I go for the sword dance, and I survive it very nicely. And, I'm gonna go for an aqua jet here, because regardless of trick room, like the atmosphere that it creates, I am still going to be faster. Thank you, priority. And, yeah. I don't see how that makes sense for the whole actuality of the game here. Now, I do something really stupid. I figure I can survive a grass knot, which is really dumb. Should have gone for an avalanche, but instead I sword danced again, and I went for the aqua jet, which actually does nothing at all. And he grass knots me again, and he kills me, which is sad. It makes me sad. But, the Celebi is going to be easily taken out with my Bug Knight, who just happens to miss with the Mega Horn, and he gets a Trick Room up again. That was probably a game changer right there. And then he goes for the Psychic, and I figure maybe I could survive. I don't know, Heracross has survived for me before, but, he gets a crit, and that's 2 lucky things in a row, and I don't see that being fair on my part. So I send in my Psy Queen, seeing as maybe I could set up on this thing, and he sends in a Rampardos. And I'm almost positive I could survive an Earthquake, but then he goes for an Ice Punch. I was kind of expecting an EQ just in case to switch, but went for the safe hit here and went for the Ice Punch. And I survive it nicely, and I go for the Surf. And, that is, yeah, great, except it's got a Focus Sash like all Rampardos do, because, quote, Smogon calls it Glass Cannon. And, they could not be more right with the description, because this thing packs a punch. Now, even though it's the most powerful physical attacker in the game, my Registeel is just a beast, and it takes it not that great. It's gonna get 2 KO'd. But here's the good news, the dimension switched back, and I am faster again, because Registeel is just a tad faster than Rampardos. And, yeah, I kill it. Now he's gonna send in his, annoying Heatran, and I'm pretty sure he was gonna go for something else, but I was wrong, and that makes me sad, but I T-Wave, so it's great. I take that thing out. Well, not really, I just paralyze it, which actually makes it faster, which is kind of stupid. But, send out my Cyanite. Now, it gets paralyzed, and I think he's gonna switch, and, unfortunately, he doesn't, which kind of stinks, because I could have taken this thing out with one shot close combat. But, I've never actually seen a Heatran take this much damage from Stone Edge, which is a real surprise, because, honestly, that's just shows the maximum power of my, Yeah, Glade. 3 KOs with Stone Edge. And they all hit, thankfully. Now I go for the Stone Edge again, because I can't see what else I could do at this point. And, Trick Rooms me again, and, that's pretty frustrating, because this thing could have been dead a while ago from the Mega Horn, but it's not. Now he sends in his, Metagross, and I send in my, Latios, which is great. And, yeah. I just send in my Steel Mass basically as death fodder at this point, because, yeah, what am I going to do with it? And I lose my precious Registeel. And then I send out Queen again, I should say. And, I was going to try Recover, but, you know, it gets another crit, and I don't see that being fair on my part. Now, I send out my Cyanite, and you could believe this or not, but I told him I'm not going to give up just yet. So I go for the close combat, and I pretty much called this, and it's a crit. I called it. I was like, I can't give up, and that my wish was fulfilled right there, and I take out this Metagross because I don't want to lose. So, that was perfect, actually, because then he sends in his Tyranitar just so his little Sandstorm could take me out. And, didn't want to, you know, I just destroy this Atlas, his, Tyranitar. And, yeah. That was unfortunate for me, and it dies from the Sandstorm because, you know, sand hurts for some reason. And, good game. Please comment, rate, subscribe, and, see ya.